In this video, we are going to use our TI84 calculator, the kind that I have here displayed, to find the vertex, the value of the function at 8, the P intercept and the T intercept of this parabola. Now, this calculator will take y and x for dependent and independent variables. So we are going to treat t as x and p as y. So the first thing that we will do is carefully enter the function. So we have negative sign 0.1881, and then instead of t we are using x square, and then we will have 2.5571x instead of t, and then minus 2.3833. Okay, let me enlarge the calculator because I did it like that just to show you the keyboard, but I think I will be better served by showing you a slightly larger screen. Okay, so here we go. Let's quickly check that we have negative 0.1881x squared plus 2.5571x minus 2.3833. Since we are going to study this whole thing, a little bit comprehensively or slightly comprehensively, it's a good idea to look at the graph, or a graph rather. Now we don't see a complete graph, so let's adjust the window. I think, see, we are getting the top, we are missing the intercept beyond this. So let's see, how about this? Instead of stopping at 10, why don't we go up to 20? And you might have noticed that we didn't really have to go as far down as negative 5. So we may remove that. And now we have a, we have kind of a better picture here. Okay. So first let's find the vertex. Now the vertex here is going to be the maximum point on this parabola. So what we are going to do is we are going to do second calc, all right, or we just go to calc and we have to find maximum. So we will choose maximum. It is asking for a left bound because sometimes you will have functions in which there are more than one local maxima. So in this case we want this one, and we already have the cursor at the left, so we just press enter. And then it's asking for a right bound. So what we will do is we will use the arrow keys to go here and take a point to the right. All right. And then say press enter. And where does the maximum occur? The maximum occurs at x equals 6.8. Sorry, 6.8. Yes, that's correct. And the maximum value is 6.31 approximately. Now it's asking us to find P8. What that will be? That will be the value of y at 8. So in this case my y is what? y1. So what I can do is go to vars. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, I should not have pressed second. I just go to the variables and I want the y variable. So let's select that. We have a regular Cartesian function. That's all we have in this course. So we go there. y1 is our function notation that we use to display this. So we'll press enter, and then all we have to do is just enter 8 in here, and the value is what? 6.0351 units. Now it says find the P intercept. Now the P intercept, it's just more like show and tell here. That is, for P intercept t will be 0. So who is my P intercept? My P intercept is simply T is 0 and P is how much? Negative 2.3833. Now, of course, for the T intercept, we can use the quadratic formula, but how about just go to calc again, and now we want 0. 0 means a value for T at which P becomes 0. So here we have two zeros, and even though we can work here for this one, but I think it will be a good idea to bring this down here slightly to the left of this first one that we need. Press enter. Now it is asking for a right bound. All right, so here we are to the right of that. So we will press enter again, and it's asking us to guess. These are simple cases, so any guess that it makes is usually good. And press enter. So who is the first zero? 1.00656060. All right, now we want the other zero now, so we'll go there again. Now it says left bound, so anywhere here is fine because we want this, the value of this 0. So say we press enter here. Now we have to do what? Now we have to get past this point. So let's quickly do that. Press enter again and let it calculate. So what the other 0 is? The other 0 is 12.6, and the y value of course is 0. Okay, so that's how you would obtain it in this calculator.